I both love and hate this game. A Song of Ice and Fire, the role-playing game, has the players take the role of heroic characters in George R.R. Martin's epic fantasy mudcore world based on the books. That will never actually be done. The system is a D6 cumulative system with many little bits and bobs added to it, combining the deep intrigue of the setting and combat to form a tense and atmospheric game of deceit, bloodshed, treachery. Shame the game is broke as shit though. Broken games aren't usually bad. Either they are so large or can be contained easily enough by disallowing an aspect. However, dealing how the entire system is built, it takes about 5 minutes, 2 brain cells, and a pencil to make a character that can outfight the best of the best and out-intrigue the most deceitful players in the setting. Any amount of optimizing snaps the game in half, meaning that the GM will have to play a wrangler for everyone and everything that players do. This wouldn't be so much of an issue, but all the systems in the game encourage this kind of behavior to achieve ideal results. Without such, the characters feel like they're underperforming, which is only exaggerated when someone does make an optimized build and you don't. The game is pretty good if you do manage to balance things, but balancing aspects of the game is its own struggle. The intrigue system works if you squint and everyone knows it, but the GM may simply not include that aspect of the game, which invalidates entire character types. Entire sections of the book are simply gone. But if they do include it, they have to play the mini-game with the others. Combat devolves into rocket tag if the players go for an optimized over thematic build, which again feels hindering. Combining all of the smaller bonus dice, conversion mechanics, it feels like the game is shoving you to jack up a few attributes and little else to maximize its effects due to the fact that how these skills are laid out, making it things such as fighting on the same level as thievery. But what about that first line I said, love and hate? This game, when it does work and the GM can wrangle everything, is perhaps one of the most thematic games out there, emulating the feeling of the books which it is based on in the comics, allowing the players to feel invested in this world, its characters, and its own story. It's just doing that and fighting against the instinct to optimize with the system. Now, this may be fixed in Sword Chronicles, Green Ronin's game with the same system, without the Game of Thrones license after it ran its course. Without having to accommodate the setting, perhaps they have a bit more leeway into doing what they want with it. If anything, check out the game if you can find a copy of it. It will at least provide a good setting document for running games in Westeros and beyond. Also, the house creation system is astounding and you should all read it. My name is Notepad, and this was A Song of Ice and Fire, the role-playing game by Green Ronin. If you like what I do here, feel free to subscribe. I do this for you all. Catch you all later. Goodbye.